What's up, guys? Prince Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Yo, I want to get into Patrick Beverley. He said a couple of hours ago on Twitter and things of that nature that if LeBron says we coming back, we all coming back to play. Now, a message like that will lead to a lot of it would give a lot of haters a lot of fuel to saying that LeBron James controls the NBA and things of that nature. Because if you read between the lines and you say something like that, he's basically saying, hey, you know, LeBron got the power. Whatever he says is what's going to happen. That's what it sounds like off the bat. But knowing certain players and how they behave, that necessarily doesn't mean that he's saying that LeBron owns the NBA. He may just be saying, hey, if LeBron says, hey, I want to hoop, then guess what? I want to hoop too. Because that's what his original statement was. He's basically just saying, hey, I want to compete against LeBron. If he wants to compete, then I want to compete too. You know what I mean? Be ready. That's the gist of what I got of it somewhat. Some people may say a little different. You know, I don't think he's saying that LeBron runs the NBA. Now, does LeBron have some say in some things that go on in the NBA? Yeah, but all superstars have. Kobe Bryant had say in the NBA. Michael Jordan had say in the NBA. If you're a superstar and you're the face of the league, you have some say in the league. Not to the point that a lot of LeBron haters are making it seem out to be. I don't think he has so much control over the NBA that he could tell them what to do and what not to do. I mean, think about it. You got dirty NBA owners. These guys are billionaires. You think they're going to sit there and bend over backwards for LeBron James? And he don't even play for all these guys' franchises anyway. So it's a little bit out there to say LeBron controls the NBA. Does he have some say and power? Yes. Okay, now, a lot of guys have spoken out and said they're joining Kyrie's side. They're the Dwight Howard, Avery Bradley. They want to play. They don't want to play, basically. They want to sit it out for the whole season. They just want to come back the next year. You know, but guys like Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, and now Pat Beverley, they want to play. So there's a divided group amongst the NBA. So there's one side that's Team LeBron, one side Team Kyrie Irving, basically. So who I think will win out, I think the NBA will come back. So basically what I'm saying is I think Team LeBron will win for the simple fact that they all agreed to come back and play in the NBA. It's just recently now they decide to switch over and say, you know what, I don't want to play no more. You know, I think such and such is needed. You know, but Patrick Beverley said it clear. He said it's not personal, it's just business. Stay woke. So, as I said in the other video, you can't have the NBA going on absence for too long. People have to play and things have to get back to normal. That reminds me of what I've been going through for the last few days. I was outside. Restaurants are back open. I mean, they don't allow you to eat, you know, eat inside the restaurants, but they still allow you to buy the food and things are somewhat getting back to normal. You still have to wear your mask. This kind of makes you think about the whole staying at home thing. Was it even worth it? Because if they let businesses go back, think about this for a minute. Just hear me out. If they let business come back open, right? And they're telling us we could go back outside now and things are getting back to normal. Keep in mind, there's no vaccines, there's no anything. The virus is still around, but yet you're telling us that we could still go back outside, businesses could still open back up again. So that means we was quarantined for no reason, so to speak, right? All you had to do was still keep the business open and tell everybody to wear a mask and keep your 6 feet distance away from each other. I think that would have worked out. But then I think about it again because I put a lot of thought into things. I think about it again, then I say, you know what? If they did it that way, kept business open without shutting down nothing, and they just tell us we have to do this, we have to do that, wear a mask, keep your distance from somebody, wash your hands, I think most Americans won't listen. You know, that's just my opinion. You know, the way to make it serious, to make people know that it's a virus killing people, is to quarantine people. To say, hey, you know what? If we quarantine these people and make that a rule, then people would definitely understand how important and how serious this pandemic is. Because nobody won't take this serious if we just tell them to wear a mask, keep 6 feet deep, 6 feet inches away from each other. They won't take the pandemic serious. So the only way we could force that on people is to force them in the house and be quarantined. But it still makes you think that we was quarantined for what, 2 months or so? It kind of makes you think, why was we quarantined in the first place? You know, if you're gonna still send us back out there with the virus still going on, you know? And my only thought is, you can only do it for a certain limited amount of time, because business and life will still have to continue on. That's just the flow of the thing, you know? That's just how things go. And I said in the other video, I think LeBron James is on the right side of this. He understands that America as a whole needs business to flourish, and we have to get back to work. That doesn't mean we have to forget all the injustice stuff that's going on, but we have to find some way to keep that going, trying to make change, and still support our families and put, you know, money in our pockets, food on the table. So we have to multitask in some sort of way, because we can't just sit at home, you know, for over 5 years. Most vaccines take from 1 to 5 years to even come out. You have to test it to make sure it really works, this, that, and the third. So I think Patrick Beverley is not exposing anything. I think he's just jumping on board and saying the NBA season. But a lot of people have been telling me that this is 100% proof that LeBron James controls the NBA. He does everything. He makes all the decisions. If that's the case, then why do they have dirty owners of the NBA? Just make LeBron James own everything. You know, fire Michael Jordan, give the franchise to LeBron James. He controls the Hornets now. Give everything to LeBron James if that's the case. I think that's a little bit over the top. That's for a lot of LeBron haters that does seem to always want to make headlines by talking about LeBron James owns this, he owns that, when in fact he doesn't. He just has a good amount of say. That's just my opinion on it. What you think? Don't forget to tell me about it in the comments down below. And as usual, Prince out. Keep it 3000.